What's going on, everyone? Let me just put... What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Who here caught the Silver Bullet PM session yesterday? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Where is everyone watching from, by the way? We out here in Queens. I'm so happy now because the sun's back out. But this is what I caught. I ended up not taking anything in the morning, right? I was quite patient, and the long kind of appeared outside of the 10 to 11 kill zone here, so it's fine. I ended up taking the long during the afternoon session, so I was kind of not really that comfortable to do long all the way up here, right? But what I was watching was like this 130 took out this low into a 15-minute fair value gap, and then there was a 5-minute fair value gap here that price just refused to displace down from, and I was just watching how it refused to do so, and then it inverted the 5-minute fair value gap with a structure shift, displacement above a high, and I just ended up longing that to 930 highs. So I'm kind of happy, a little bit more of a buffer on one of my funded accounts now, and I passed another my funded futures evaluation with that trade, so kind of happy with just like kind of trying to stay patient with the trades, but then all making it worth it essentially. That's what I ended up doing. So you see it made like a 5-minute inversion here. I only entered after it was like inverted or violated, kind of, because I was like, okay, if it was going to go lower, it should have already done so like here, and it refused. So that's why I did end up taking an afternoon's trade. Whew. So kind of fun. Let's see, where's everyone watching from? Oh, let's do the little poll at open. So yeah, so right now on because I started my funded futures maybe like 3 weeks ago or something, so I passed one of them and then passed another yesterday, and the January is kind of slow for me, honestly. Like I was mostly doing evaluations and waiting for February, so I'm kind of just happy I have 2 now. I'll just show you guys like the what that looks like or whatever. I should get another eval because you can have up to 3. Yeah, I might get another one, but so you can see it says SF, which means sim funded, right? If it doesn't say like the S, the F, SF, EX, sim funded expert. So this one I just passed yesterday, and this one I have 1800. So I need to get above 4500 to get above that buffer. But we're working on it. We're not rushing. We're not rushing. So that's that. See where we are at right now. By the way, they like added a February promotion. Oh, right now you can't use code Tynic Trades, actually. There's a bunch of other better codes. Go to my community tab for that. But they're having the crazy February promotion where there's no activation fees for any starter accounts. Pretty crazy. So like a 50K account, I think that's the cheapest on the market right now. It's $90 all included. Most firms like what they have is like after it's like cheaper at the beginning. It's like $40 or $50 to buy 50K. Just using that as an example. And then you have to pay like $150 activation fee. But anyway, if you go to, I just want to say, like, in case people are buying, because people are buying these every day to like save money. You can go to the community tab, and then I have all the codes here. But they are updating it so that like if you just use my code, it should work. But not today. It should be updated later. but that's where I have like a little post there. And also fit 25% off resets Feb to 25. But yeah, I think they also updated their dashboard. So I'm going to be looking more at my trade stats, more kind of like what they did with their dashboard, kind of making it a little bit more journal-y, you know? You see. But otherwise, let me do that poll, up or down and open. Kind of like. So yesterday, I feel like yesterday might have been the low of the week. Honestly, it might be the low of the week. Going for those 9:30 highs. What did we do? What was it? 6:30. Weird. We have last week's high. I definitely think that's going for that. And then we have the weekly high before that. Right now we're still in an inside week, meaning we're still inside of last week's range. And we still have ES that looks like it's gunning for all-time highs, right? People are saying RTH big gap down? What? Where are we at right now? We're gapping up from the RTH gap, yeah. Let me just think of this for a second. We're up 0.2%. We're up about 40 points, right? So because we're at like here right now. Okay, we could fill in the gap and go for higher, sure. I will mark that out. I feel like sometimes this control thing doesn't work. Okay, it's good. But what I want to look at also is DXY, of course. So DXY hit that monthly buy side. I have a lot of things marked out. Yeah, so let me just think for one moment here. Oh, I think today's the last day for Apex $35 resets, by the way. In case anyone wants to do the resets there. I think I have a couple I need to buy. Like, and I think someone asked me, like, when, for, like, the Apex sales, like, how long they last. You can basically just go to their website, and this banner here always tells you how much until the sale ends. Just a little FYI. But anyway, let's look at DXY for a moment. Alright, I'm looking at the weekly. We're in the monthly fair value gap. I kind of have a lot of lines there. Let me just, I have a lot of alerts here. I put in yesterday. I don't need them anymore. 1 minute until open. I think there's no news today except for a Fed speaker at 12. So they might be better off in the afternoon session. Okay, we reached into the weekly midpoint of this fair value gap and we started to wick it. But that doesn't mean much yet because the 4-hour is still bullish. You know, never inverted this, never started making any bearish fair value gaps. So dollar's still bullish. But just makes things a little bit more difficult because it doesn't seem to be correlated right now, right? So it's like NQ gapping up and going. Let's see if it goes for this Friday high. I wouldn't be surprised if it just goes for that. Yeah. We'll see. These are equal highs up here. Just like sort of blasting off. Not really anything for me to get into. So, yeah, I'm just gonna be patient as always, and we'll see if anything happens that will give me an entry in the morning. If not, I'll be fine with like trying to find something in the afternoon. I believe ICT hinted something about that today with the with his tweet. He's back on Twitter, right? What did he tweet today? He said something that was like he's gonna take a nap, right? Not that we follow him, but like he doesn't have a good grasp of like when price action's good or bad, you know? You just see that. LOL, this is funny, but he said something about taking a nap. He has he has time for a nap before Silver Bullet later. Fed speaker today at noon. We'll see what she gives me, meaning Silver Bullet for afternoon, because waiting to see what she gives him. This is a course called Decoding ICT 101. Welcome. I'm your Professor Tanya today. Anyway, looks like it's sort of grabbed an equal high between 4:15. No, I didn't take this high yet. Interesting, interesting. Mm-hmm. Didn't really grab anything. Liquidity. This is a 15-minute I'm watching right now. The 1 minute on here, sure. So definitely like a trap move up right now. Pretty annoying action when there's not really like many fair value gaps, you know. This one's kind of always interesting to me. This is a BPR now, kind of, right? Yeah. We shouldn't break like 50% below this really. Really even return to stay bullish. Hmm. Yeah, this is my main one. Okay. So what do I have here? Friday's high, this one, good. Yeah, wasn't that crazy on the 4 hour yesterday? Like that 4 hour wick was crazy, right? Like the wicks really did the damage yesterday there. I'm gonna turn off NWOG for now. Came back into the daily move high, then it had this shift. Not really much, honestly, for me to do right now. Just like, where is the... I think the draw is higher. But, you know, DXY is not doing much right now. It's just consolidating. We just had our little push up for 1 minute up, and then just some bleed lower. I don't even think like the 930 thing would have made sense for me to do. Yeah, would not giving me an entry. So we just wait. It's generating another equal high here, basically, for later, right? Essentially, that's what we did so far. It's like we generated another equal high. YM is pushing up much more. So the Dow is up or 0.23%. ES is up 0.14%, and NQ is flat on the day right now. So where did we mark out that RTH gap? It's pretty much filled it now. Filled it. Now we'll see what happens. I'm honestly not really looking for higher right now because like DXY is just not really cooperating well, right? Get the 15. It's like just sloppy action. We're still inside yesterday's daily range, so really, actually, well, we took yesterday's high technically, right? This was yesterday's high, like around 2 p.m., right when it took that 9:30 high. I'll go back to electronic hours now. Really, like, but like nothing from Asia is really that interesting, or London, really. It's their hourly fair value gap. I'm like, I think like, yeah, I don't think we should like come all the way back here again if we're gonna be bullish. But like, do I really think that like this morning we're gonna have something great like that? Not really. So you know, or even like today, right? There's no news until later. Watching ES also and NQ. ES is much stronger. YM is much stronger. Pretty good, perfect bounce on this gap fill essentially. So, looking at just DXY for a minute. It's playing between these two ranges, right? So, it's just annoying. Right, so it did take buy side, then had this like shift, and then it retraced into here. And is now dripping lower. Likely goes for this low in here. I'm gonna put like an alert there. It's not even the silver bullet hour, like I'm really not in any rush. Watch ES and NQ at the same time, like, so ES just hit, it's like a previous like high that it had, but it didn't take out yesterday's high yet. But NQ did actually take out yesterday's high, so that's actually kind of interesting, right? A lot of times, like ES stalls at first, and then it goes for it. Okay, now it just did. I gotta change that. We're gonna keep testing the how would you say these alerts? I don't alert the sound. I put chirpy. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep it on that one. It's like ding dong, someone's at your door. Pretty good. Okay, I got you. It took yesterday's high. We don't have to have it every time. for ES. I feel like ES has been a lot better lately. Like, you know, there was a time where everybody was just trading NQ because it, you know, and even ICT he used to trade primarily ES, and then even he switched to NQ mostly, right? But now ES has been pretty good structurally. Let's see. Right, so not really holding up. There was no structure shift to go bullish, so again, like nothing really. If you're bearish, then you can go for that for sure. But for me, I'm good to wait till 10. I think ICT said he's only taking silver bullet entries for his Robins, so that's something to think about. See what the chat's up to. Oh my god, what's going on? 2,000 people watching. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Cute little banner I have for Valentine's, I guess. But let me see. Today is nothing that crazy. Huge move there down. What was that? Like a 50-point move down. Let's see what happens here. Like this honestly, if we're like bullish like this, we shouldn't close below this, right? So maybe it starts picking up like here. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, right? Like I said, all these like divergences, like if you look at ES right now, it's not anywhere like that. Nothing like this. So this is another look at us. We're what do you expect? Another like huge divergence between YM, ES, and NQ. What else is new, right? This has been happening for like the past 3 weeks. And that just means that the environment is just lower probability and more difficult. So I'm okay. Like I said, I'm okay for waiting. I'm okay to just stick it out. Looks like we did cross below these lows here, right? We did go bearish on DXY, but like, did that actually do anything on the indices? No, right? So this would it should have like pushed the indices up, right? But you know, ES hasn't done anything since hitting yesterday's high. Let's check out ES's like RTH gap. I feel like that's a big one. Yeah. So perhaps like it ends up turning bearish. I don't know. Alright, so it just took that high SMT with also took London high, so that is kind of like an SMT with NQ there. Right, because NQ actually didn't go for these highs. It stalled before it dropped. So let's see what happens with ES here. Perhaps it gives us like a short. So far, what did it do? Yesterday's high, right there. Not like a large displacement here again. NQ is like breaking that like BPR zone and marked out. It's at the bottom of it right now. Interesting. This like volume imbalance is quite a large one on ES. It's like pretty big. Just drop lower. Silver bullet is here. And I will see if like maybe it retraces for a short, but not too crazy about anything right now. What did the chat vote for the they said 59% up at open. I guess it is. Um, I guess it is, yeah, it did, the first minute did go up, so I don't know if the chat won or not. Let's see on the 15 on this one for NQ. I'm telling you guys, like, a lot of, like, trading is just, like, remaining calm while, like, there's big moves, so you can think clearly and logically. Because there's definitely people, like, panicking for not really any reason here. Just taking some sell side. I'm just trying to figure out. I don't know if ES is really the short move versus maybe NQ being the long move, you know? Just took out sell side into this BPR one more time. You know, Wick's doing damage again. You know. Wick's doing the damage. Gotta be careful. So took out some sell side here. Pre-market lows. The question is now, you know, what's the move? What's the draw on liquidity? Are we going higher now? Or does price want to retrace more? You know, so is the move NQ long or ES short or what? You gotta figure it out. How am I gonna figure this out? I'm waiting, but then also I'm gonna look at DXY again. So DXY, this is kind of interesting, is that it has on the 4-hour now wicked this midpoint of the weekly fair value gap 3 times. Like wicked it 3 times. So it does seem to me like now, if it's gonna move lower, like now should be the time, which would make indices like, you know, bullish for indices. The open just dripped lower. When did this happen? Pretty tricky. You know, because pretty tricky, but I do think like perhaps like if it's gonna move lower, and it should like violate this and this, honestly. We're gonna see bearish, right? That's what I want it to see more bullishness on indices incoming, right? Because I want this 4-hour to get inverted. I actually want like some bearish fair value gaps to happen. We haven't really seen many. Just this one. Expected to retrace again here. I'll have an alert for above this because at this point, right, this is like, if this closes below this low, this is a balanced price range. It shouldn't come back above this high, right? So if anything, like then for continued bearishness. Yeah. For DXY. I'll have that marked down on the side while I watch other indices. So it looks like ES is has retraced. I don't know, I don't like this structure, honestly. It's so ugly. Like if anything, it's I don't know. If I say I don't know, that means like don't get into a trade, honestly. So right now we have like SMT's here for NQ for like the bearish case, but then we also have the bullish case where like, but like NQ went all the way down here. So I can make up both. If you can make up both cases, then like, you know, stay out and be okay with missing whatever it is. Just like wait until like you only see like 95% sure like your case is going to happen. like I can tape read that, like sure. Broke this low fair value gap, came back, retraced. Now it's going lower. Sure, I missed it, but like, yeah. Like I said, I wasn't really into this action. There's no bid in NQ, it's just bleeding. Bleeding lower again. I'll have like a alert if it ends up shifting bullish. And I'll have an alert here if ES decides to get to the RTH gap. Check out the chat for a minute. Anya, you shorted the 5-minute IFED, huh? Cool. What on the... Probably on NQ. Nice. At 9:40. Makes sense. Yeah, at that point though, like, ES didn't take the high. I needed to see like SMT or something. So this isn't really looking too good for NQ right now. Okay. Not looking great. Where are we at right now? It's only negative 0.2 on the day. It's okay. Again, like wicks can do damage here. I'm not really going to worry about it so much, I guess. This is if it turns bullish. Just like I said, it's like tough because of all the divergences. This is the hourly on NQ right now, so I definitely am watching this. What time is it right now? It's about to be 10. Okay. If we're looking at the 4-hour, like there's so many smaller body candles here, so it could make sense that this ends up to be a larger one. Looking at the this is now the new 4-hour candle on NQ. Now breaking below that previous 4-hour. Interesting. So that's like the bearish case for have to back test, but I'm looking at ES as well. ES is still like in the middle of the range. I guess that short, that was probably it. When I was thinking about the short on ES, I got a little bit sidetracked, but that was probably the move. I got sidetracked on this one. Just review though. I had that S&T. Did retrace 50%. And then you could have just gone for the... Yeah. That was probably the move. It's okay, there'd be plenty of other ones. So what is DXY doing? Yeah, it's coming back up into here. Okay. And Q's just puking right now. So where do you guys think NQ is gonna go though? These are like some NWOGs that I have from an indicator. What do I have here? What is this? Oh, this is something from previous. Back to the daily vid, probably. Yeah, could. So if we're looking at the 15-minute, I think probably on ES, you probably have a 15-minute. Oh, no, you don't. I was thinking there's probably like a 15-minute bearish breaker, but you don't even have that on ES. Interesting. Silver bullet hour just started, by the way, so. Okay, ES got to the RTH gap and is crossing lower. NQ down 0.4% on the day. It's down about 72 points from yesterday's close. Yeah, probably should just take him to the 2022 model on ES there. That was probably the move there. But, you know, kind of like the divergence here just made me uncomfortable because at that point, like, you know, NQ took these lows. So I'm okay with missing that, honestly. How many MFF accounts are allowed at one time? You can have 3 sim funded ones, and then like if they then choose to like bring you up to a live account, then you can have like a 4th one. You gotta get like chosen for the lives. What is VIB on my chart for? Volume imbalance. It's when you see like these areas on the chart where there's no like bodied candles. That's what that is. I don't need this anymore. Oh, whatever. Oh, that's the NWOG. Visibility, I don't want it above. Okay. You're up $500 on your 50K MFFU. You're done for the day. You screwed yourself up over trading yesterday and blew up a funded. Not today, Willie G44. Awesome. Congrats. And for sure. Typically, that's what I end up doing, right? I get like one trade that's good, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm done. You know, forces you to think about quality over quantity. Okay, so there's the silver bullet hour. It's until 11. Like I said, I'm you know, might even just end up just trading afternoon. It's difficult when, you know, for NQ price just sort of straight down. Trending down doesn't really give you much to work with. Like that happened yesterday morning, right? I missed the whole move down. Doesn't matter. I caught some of the move up later in the afternoon, but turned out okay. Let me see the stream. Yeah. Back in this 4-hour zone. Broke below this. The 5-minute. Like DXY is going lower again. You know, it's respecting this bearish structure right now that I've put out. It's going lower again, but you know, indices not cooperating too much. So we gotta just like rely more on S&Ts, I guess. Can I stream for the afternoon? I did last week. I think I streamed like two days. I streamed FOMC afternoon and I streamed NFP, but I don't think today, just because it is a lot of energy to keep talking for like 3 hours straight. And I think I have you know, I have to be planning to do that. So maybe not today. It is just a lot, you know. To do 2 streams in one day. I don't think many people do that, but too much manipulation today. I don't even want to risk movement. I'm gonna watch y'all win instead. Yeah. That's what I've been talking about. It's just difficult because I don't think this is gonna get hit, honestly. I don't really think so. We could stall it here again. You know, I don't really see us like going to yesterday's low really, because, you know, DXY is not going bullish. You know, previously, like I've literally seen like DXY go bullish and like indices also go bullish. Like for example, like all day NFP. So maybe I'll like look for some kind of reversal at some point, for going higher. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to fit a lot of criteria. So we took out yesterday's high already, you know. Just like dripping all the way here, probably. I'm good. I don't know. Trending phantom. Yeah, my previous day low. Some people are saying, yeah, the uncoupling is just difficult. Can you use trade copier of MFF? Yes. OTEs. Some people like how I'm. Can you what? Somebody like appreciates how calm I am. You're welcome. I don't know. It's just like when you see like the moves like this so many times, like you don't really get FOMO anymore. Like because you've seen it happen so many times. You know it's gonna happen again, and you know that like you don't even need like to catch 100-point move or whatever. Like you can just catch a piece of the pie, and as long as like you stay disciplined until your like A setup happens, not A plus A setup, B plus setup, whatever. As long as that you know, you stay patient enough. Yeah, who said it? I think what's his name? Yeah, Warren Buffett said like the market transfers money from the impatient to the patient. It is pretty similar to literally yesterday. Like if you see like yesterday on the smaller chart that I have up here. Literally like So far, like yesterday morning was again the same thing. Didn't take out this high and then just straight drop down lower. Literally won't be surprised if another like buy happens. Like yesterday was after 11, the entry, right? Like we can review yesterday really quickly. Yesterday we had 10 a.m. high impact news. We didn't take out any highs from pre-market. We just dripped lower, straight down. I missed that. The shorts, like, no big deal. Then later, it gave the market structure shift here to enter long. This ended up being a breakaway gap. Why is this like so a lot of people ask, like, what do you consider a breakaway gap? Oh, here we are. Sorry. Didn't take out, this is NQ from yesterday. Did not take out this like pre-market high, just straight lower. Then it ended up having this shift market structure, right? It got a swing high. Even you can say this was it, right? It doesn't really matter. It took out a swing high. This was a high, swing high before the low, right? So this ends up being a breaker block. And when you have like a fair value gap below the breaker block, or this is pretty much at it, that's when you can kind of anticipate this being a breakaway gap, meaning I shouldn't violate the midpoint of this. So anyway, it gave an entry here. I didn't take this because it was like after 11, but maybe today, like the same thing happens, and maybe I will look for an entry if it's before 12. But like, stay patient. I got in the long here later. I missed the whole short down. Doesn't matter. So I wonder if today is going to be similar or what, like, this doesn't matter anymore, really. Like, when people say, like, for the captain back test, apparently, like, we broke the low from like 10 a.m., 6 to 10 a.m., so it could be a trend day down or something, but like, I don't really see us, the way I filter those types of things are, does that like align with my own, like, the draw on liquidity on like the daily? Not really. Does it align with DXY? Not really. 10:15. 10:15 mental game reminder. Not to feel FOMO, don't feel like tilted, overconfident, etc. So, and most importantly, what I look at, like, for that captain backtest thing is I look at if there's a divergence with ES here, like ES did not take that 6 a.m. low, right? So for me, it's way more likely than for that to not really like work out, and more likely for it to be like a silver bullet reversal scenario. When there's a divergence and DXY is not even cooperating, right? Like I've marked this out. Continue bearishness. So like I said, I think it would be nice if it completely, if the 4-hour closes below this 4-hour fair value gap. So let's take a look at like ES. I would probably look, if I do anything, I'll probably look to like long ES maybe, because it is the stronger one. Yeah, so I'll check it out. See if there's like if this forms a breaker block. For displacement, maybe we got a unicorn. Don't know. Just remember to breathe and stay chill. Okay. an alarm here, alert. Well, it's gonna do it now anyway. Do. So it looks like it created this breaker block, right? So just gotta be patient. Probably gonna enter it around here. I gotta figure out like some good buy side targets, right? Think about this for a moment. Where can I put my stop where it's like safe? And also didn't really make this fair value gap yet, so I gotta wait like another minute, right? I think this is decent because it's like this is where like 3P arrays would fail, right? Or maybe perhaps I just wait for the how many can I take? I take 18 of these. Sorry. Yes, I'll take 15. MES. Once it comes back. Like it's a thing where am I gonna aim for? It's tough. It's tough. Do I think that this is the low? I do think, like yesterday was the low of the week. Right? And ES is stronger. This is a volume imbalance. It held up. So, as soon as it I think it just did dip into it a little bit. So I might have to buy that bid right now. Okay, I just bought some. Buy more. Buy the bid. Buying some bid. I bought like 7 of them right now. Yeah, buy the bid. Buy bid. Okay, 2 more. Okay, OCO. Respecting this pretty well right now. And also, DXY is going bearish, yes. Right, so I'll have an alert here once it gets back down here. Okay, so my fill is 62.75. Okay. Now I gotta just use some standard deviations for targets also. Like I'm not gonna just go for like 3R or something. Where would 3P? I don't know if I should put it here. Yeah, I can actually put it here because it said 18. I'm gonna put my stop a little lower because it says 1.5 now, so that's fine for my risk. I have 15 contracts, so I'm risking 450. Let me think about the standard deviations to the upside. This is me measuring the failure swing. I mean the manipulation swing. 2.5 lines up with this high, so that's actually not bad. So far it's moving towards our favor quite well. 78.25. But you know, I'll probably take a partial at whatever this is, like just 1R. To secure like small amount of profit. I'll think about that. This would be 2.5R. Okay. And we have about how many minutes until 11? Ugh, we have like 40 minutes. I really don't like want it to hang out for here for too long, so I'll definitely consider that. If I'm like sitting in break even for a long time, I'm gonna write that down. Because like if I think it's gonna do that, it needs to deliver by 11. Not needs to deliver by 11, but I need to be in like a decent amount of profit by 11. Okay, we'll see what happens here. And Q is holding up as well. Holding up like this fair value gap. We have a small, you have to like also think about the other fair value gaps down here. That's fine. Also staying, it's wicking. It's doing fine. I'm looking at NQ as well. Let me make this cleaner. We'll see what ends up happening. So far I'm in drawdown. How long ago did I enter this? I entered it at this time. 10:20. NQ's not looking good, so okay. If I take the loss, it's like quick and painless. Let me think. This was like where my original stop was. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get stopped right here. See. Yeah, stopped. Shit. Alright. Oh well. Let me see. Oh well, I was looking for what I was looking for and I did it, so I was looking for the longs. Let me see. Yeah, negative 475 on cross. Where is it? Negative 475. It's fine. Because yesterday I had 1500. Okay. Oh well, looks like it's going back into the vid. Honestly, no regrets. YM is like just being YM. I'll keep looking. I'll just keep watching price until 11ish. Maybe like it ends up doing something later. But honestly, I prefer this way where I get stopped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like quickly. 5 minutes in that trade, so it's like painless. Okay. Tough luck. This is generating an equal low. I think this is likely now gonna get retrace and then hit this. I don't think it's just gonna stall now there. Definitely don't FOMO back into the long right now. stalling here before hitting that. Definitely weird action. Oh well. I'll keep watching. I would have tried that again because like it also displaced and shifted above RTH gap high. So, see anything here? Super weird. YM never even broke 930 low. But yeah, I mean, it was worth the try. It was worth the risk for me to put it on. Like, and it's fine because most of the times when I go for something, it's like 2R or more. So. Wonder if I wonder if this is going to, fail, and then it goes, because it made this like little low equal low here. Probably. Really just watching this fair value gap, not in anything right now. I'm not gonna short this either. Like, that's just not part of my plan, but I'm watching maybe what happens here. I don't know. You never hit this low again, actually. You still have an SMT there. Will I try again? Yeah, probably will. Try one more long, if it presents itself to me. Okay, so it's inverting this. Very interesting. So, might not hit this then. It might not. I'll keep watching. I'll keep looking for some kind of shift. But right now, not much. We need to look at what happened again yesterday. Maybe it ends up happening after 11, I would try it again. Yeah, I would try it again. why I'm pushing up higher. Kind of like weird. There's like no fair, like, you know, reason why I'm just like, there's no fair value gap entry right now here. Really, not much. Keep watching. I don't really want to take like a premature setup, you know. Like you could probably front run it or something, but I'm good. There's no, like, the only thing I see here is like, if you count this as a swing high and then this VIB, that I feel like that's pretty tough. I'd rather wait for this swing high, you know. I'll wait and see. Watching NQ as it comes back up higher. Let's see what happens. It'd be nice if DXY, you know, like goes below this, closes below. This is like our previous buy side as well. I have my alerts there. What's happening with YM? I would like YM to invert this 5-minute fair value gap. That would look good for more bullishness on indices. I'll put an alert there as well. They were coming back up again. Technically this is a swing high as well, so technically this is already a shift too. You have your little volume imbalance here. Probably gonna try it again if it comes back here. And now, like, this is all like balanced, so I'll just probably put a smaller stop. You know. It's tough because there's a little fair value gap here already. Shit. I might just have to get in. I'm gonna just get in. Shit. Alright, okay, good. We're fine. I'm just gonna have to get in because I don't think it's gonna come back, honestly. It's just gonna start expanding now. Right? But I'm gonna have a smaller stop here. And I have a smaller position. So it came into this. I'm gonna just, okay, I took my position on. It's like a large stop, honestly, and I have to do it here because it's closing above there. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I'll have to put my stop here. Is it closing above here yet? Kind of. Yeah, I'll have to put my stop there. Or 50% of this. Okay, that's fine. It's a pretty small stop. I have more to come in to buy into this. Okay, so I'm actually like all the way filled up here. It has to start expanding like now, honestly. We'll see if I regret doing this. If I regret like half chasing this. I don't know. I don't think it's like so much of a chase. Putting my stop at like 50% of this fair value gap. Because my thought process is like it closed above this, so it shouldn't come back below like the low that made it. So what is it? 60.25-ish. Okay, it's the same kind of stop, so I'm fine. It's like a 5-point stop. Okay, this is the 2-minute. You know, NQ is weaker as always, but so we'll have to see what happens here. So far I like how it's holding above, right? Okay, YM is inverting that 5-minute fair value gap over here. So it is looking good for more bullishness. We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll take another L. We'll have to see. What is the midpoint of this, though? What is the midpoint of... Or, like, just put the low. This fair value gap. What's the high there? Yeah, 60.25. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. I definitely did, chase it up there. You know, that I didn't have to do. That I didn't have to do. Like, it came back all the way to this little imbalance that I originally wanted. You see? That's fine. Like, look at that. We'll monitor that. Look how this is one fair value. Okay, well, we've got bought up pretty nicely there. Let me make sure I have all my stuff copied. Yep. If I'm wrong here, like literally that's it for me for the morning. 11 a.m. is here. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. NQ is just not helping out. NQ is not doing good. Today might be a loss. But it would be a lesson learned not to chase. To have a smaller stop here. My stop is like here. On the 2-minute. I don't think we should come back all the way down to this fair value gap, you know? I'm about to get stopped again. Let's see. Let's see it for another -5 points. Yep. Today's L's for Tanya. Oh man, that's not good. It's okay though. So what am I down? I'm down 893 for the day. Rest in peace. It's okay. So kind of like a rough start to the day there. And it kind of sucks because, like, you know, I did get stopped out here. But whatever, I'll keep watching this. Looks like then that's just an inducement to go lower. I don't know. I'll just keep watching. I'm not getting in. Literally, if it screws me over again, that's just gonna be a lesson learned to not choke a stop or something. I don't know. Too tough. Very tough. Right, I did get into a premium, but you know. Oh, it's tough. Tough right now. It's so hard for me to not get back in. Honestly, but I'm not gonna do it. Not. Like, honestly, I might just, do an afternoon. It's like I wanted it to just like, be quick about it, so I don't think it's a good idea anymore. I didn't invert this end up, it just crossed over it. YM's leading lower, yeah. No, I was wrong about my bias essentially. Okay, that's fine. I can be wrong 50% of the time. Let me journal that. What did I do wrong? Not really much that I did wrong, except for in the second entry. I probably could have done better fill. But, had it gone up, then I don't know what I would have said. Second entry should have waited for better fill. We'll see if it ends up breaking low of day or not there, because that might be my issue, is that it might even still work out, but my fill, like where I put my stop, could have been wrong. And I'll just have to live with that, whatever. That was my idea. SMT there. Probably should have just waited for like a dip below 50%, But I was definitely in oh, I might enter. Like, that's messed up that I got stopped out there. What was the low here? Oh, I got stopped out by 3 ticks. Wicks are definitely doing damage today. I need to think about this for a moment. What's NQ doing? NQ still hasn't even broken a high. Like, it's not good. What is happening here? NQ did not even break a high. Like, what's holding down NQ? Is it Tesla again? Nvidia is down 2%. Nvidia is always the strongest, though. Ugh, I don't know. Should I re-enter? With like much smaller sizing, though, What time is it? 1:46. Like, that's kind of incredible. I don't know why. Probably should have put the stop here, like 50% of this order block or something. I was going way too fast. Like, that was just me literally, I chased price. So, and I put the stop wrong. I don't know, maybe a third of my usual sizing. I don't know. You need to think for a moment. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I should re-enter. So if I'm thinking about it, it's just like so much. I don't actually think like we're gonna go. Like I could probably get like a 1 hour to here. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't think it has any strength to get all the way up there. Like my thing that I was trying for is that so it just keeps going up. I don't think there's enough energy in the market for that right now. What are people saying? Game session might be cleaner. Not feeling safe in these conditions. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to try this again, honestly. No. Maybe PM session. Or maybe I'm just done for the day for these accounts, and the PM session I'll try Apex. Because, took 2 L's. Not good. But it is going to be super painful if we end up coming up here. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't think it will, because like it's already 10:50 and we're pretty much the same place, right? My thing was I wanted to be part of a fast move and it didn't happen, so I'm not getting in again. It's just gyrating around here. You know? I want it to be already here by 11. I'm good. NQ is like literally dead. There can't catch a bid right now. It hasn't broken any previous high. So I need like a decent displacement on NQ at least. You know? Yes, it's not really displacing. We're between two things here. We're between this and this. Probably gonna go for the low now. Stalling so much. Okay, I'm glad I didn't re-enter. Stalling so much that it's so weak. No. Oh, no. Watch it go for here now. I'm gonna watch. I'm not in anything. I'm gonna just watch it. It's ugly. I don't know what to say. Let me see the like the map. The heat map is just all over the place. I swear it's like always those kinds of days. We'll see. Yes. What are you gonna do? It's fine. No, nothing much. Maybe on the second entry, lower sizing. That's it. That's all I'm thinking about. But even then, like I would probably cut it by then, by here or something. I don't know. This is so annoying to me that like I put my stop at the bottom. I should have put it probably here then. I put it literally at this freaking level. Put it on this high, on this fair value gap. Wicked me out. Wicked me out, but that's life. That's life. I still would have been in drawdown, sitting in drawdown, because I got bad entry. I put my just enter here. Yeah. It really is accumulating right now, so I don't really want to be part of an accumulation area. You know? So, whatever. I don't know, I just really... What do you think? I do think this is low. I don't think we're gonna get there. This was an SMT. Tough. Not going for this low anymore. Just accumulating. Just accumulating. So annoyed, honestly. See what this does. Shouldn't break below 50% of this. So let me see what ends up happening. Okay. What's doing more damage? Ugly, ugly. See? Am I showing right now? Ugly. Accumulating here. Back above now. Wonder if this is like an inducement in this. Go higher. I don't know. I'll keep watching. It's literally holding this up. It's so ugly, the action. NQ near lows, honestly. Maybe like another SMT happens. NQ takes a low. That's interesting. I might just go for like lower, like a third of my regular size here. Think about it again. Really, it's like refusing to go lower, right? Just took this into here. Didn't do anything, so I might just try it again. Or with like really small sizing. Like 5 micros. Hold on. Don't chase it. Get in. No raid, no trade. I mean, the NQ has done the raid. NQ has done the raid. It's refusing to go anywhere. The move is down. Yeah. I think the afternoon would be better. Because, like, I do think, like, it's not gonna just rip up now, right? It's not. It's not. If anything, like, wait for the 5-minute or something. I'll monitor it. Right, so let's see. I'll monitor. But, like, really, it's just ugly, ugly, ugly. I mean, this is technically the raid. YM's not doing that good. YM has a lot to go lower. So yeah, I'm not in this. No thanks. This is kind of like, yeah, if I'm just thinking about it, if I was still in my trade and get stopped here, I probably would have like end up cutting it here anyway. Right? I need to think about this again. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't look good. Let's look in the higher time frames again for ES. It could also, you can argue it both ways. Yeah, I'm not in that. No, I'm good. I tried twice. You know, it's my fault if I did my stop was too low, too short here on the second try. Yeah, no, I'm good. Kind of ugly. And it is annoying because, like, I did think it would be ugly today. Sometimes you can't help yourself. Yeah. No, yeah, I was doing it according to the SMT, not otherwise. So you're right. I don't even think it is feasible to do this. Because I'm thinking about it, it's just like, inside day for ES could very well remain an inside day. You know? One of the harder days, for sure. Capital preservation. Capital preservation. Okay, I just wrote, yeah, on the second entry, I should have waited for better fill. Lower the sizing. That's basically it. Pretty painless. I mean, yesterday I made, but still, it's annoying because, like, you know, the end of day drawdown thing. Yesterday I made 1,500 on that account. Today I'm negative 890, so I gave back like half. Not bad, because I took 2 L's. But, yeah, this is literally going nowhere. Like, this is going literally nowhere. This is not gonna hold. But, you know, like, thinking about it now, I think I have, so I gave back, like, 900, so I can only lose 3,600 now, but it's fine. Again, just keeping it, to a point where, like, I have to lose, like, 10 trades to lose that account. So I really can't over leverage or try too many trades in one day. And you guys are right. Like, if you end up, like, taking too many trades in, like, a lower probability session like today, I end up in deep drawdown. It's really not doing anything. So basically just gonna call that here. It's an L and it's an L. Tuesday, low of the week, ripping up next week. You guys think that it's gonna take out yesterday's low? It's possible. Yeah, possible. I'm gonna wait until maybe I'll try a silver bullet at 2 p.m. today in the afternoon. But other than that, took an L. Didn't blow up, took an L, but, you know, can't expect every day to be good. I'm just happy I'm not stuck in another trade here, right? This is ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. It is what it is. Someone's so funny. You come back tomorrow, that's it, yeah. You just come back tomorrow, or figure it out later. Today. I don't know if today's, like, even a good day. We'll see what happens at 12. I'll mark that out, and then... But yeah, it's not high probability. Either way. This could still just gyrate until, like, 12 when they start talking. Am I drawing Robin's cup? No. It should be... Oh, someone took a short, but it was a loss? Sorry. Can't help but think if ICT is making money right now, the conditions are livid. He could be. Or he could maybe just be waiting. He said that he was gonna take a nap, so he's probably not trading now. He said he's gonna take a nap and see afternoon silver bullet. Yeah, uncoupling today. Tough day, for sure. I missed the short here. That was probably the move. The short here, 50% retracement, and then you could have put my stop there, and could have went for the RTH gap, which I believe was probably like here, right? That was probably the move to do. But I was I was bullish today, so it's okay to be wrong. And look, it's like not doing anything again. So thank goodness. Chat helped me today a little bit by not trying a third time. There's always another bus, and I'll see you guys back here. Oh, somebody freaking donated. Oh god. When was this? Hi, Emilio Kim. Thank you so much for the donation. Wow. Welcome WM to Bagel Besties, and welcome Sam Wong to Bagel Besties, and thank you, Mr. Horology, for the $10 donation. Wow. ICT students stand up 10K today. Wow. Congrats. Again, Q short and was up 10K. Damn. What's the most you guys ever made on a day? I think on a futures trade, the most I've made is like 3,000 in one trade. On options, I've made 10,000 on a trade, but that's a different beast. But that's crazy. One day I'll get there. 10K in a day. Congrats. Tomorrow I'm gonna be back here at 9:15. Same bat time, same bat channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Pretty happy that, like, you know, didn't try a third time. That's what I can pat myself up on the back for. Stopped and called it a day. That's what you need self-control to just stop, and that's basically it. I'm closing my charts now, and then I'll look again at like 1:30, maybe. Calling it a day, and bye-bye.